Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Welcome to the channel. Just moving over my ambiance. Today I'm going to be planning for the last week of January 2022 using this great kit from Nordic Winter. What's interesting about this kit, for me personally, is that I attempted to use it earlier in the month. Ta-da! And didn't. So basically what happened was I was having a lot of trouble with the registration lines, which if you are interested in how to fix them, check out this link below, below. And anyway, so I was able to fix it and now I can really use it appropriately because I was having a really hard time trying to use it. I had cut out individual pages by hand and it was just too much, and once the planning process becomes less fun, I don't like doing it, and so I don't like filming it, and then I feel pressure, and I'm trying to alleviate unnecessary pressure in my life, so I am going to use this perfectly cut kit this week. So this is from the Planner Shack. It's called Nordic Winter, and it's got some really great sort of clay colors and some bright hues. So this is the first page that we've got. The washi's a little ostentatious for me, but some glitter headers with functionals, more functionals, lots and lots of flags, some extra washi, which I think I'm going to use just to offset some of this. This I'm going to use up at the top, which I think will look really good. Some more flags and some additional, I like these, they're little work flags. A couple of canceled flags here. And then last but not least, some additional if I want to do a full box of checklists and some numbers and some it says YouTube and Instagram. I'm not really sure what those are for exactly, but that's cool. So, all right. So initially when I filmed this, I was trying to record and do this at the same time, like without a voiceover, and it just slowed me down. So sorry about that. Here I am in voiceover, but again, as I mentioned, this is my second time using this kit, so you'd think I would be faster at finding the things that I needed, but I still managed to take my time trying to figure stuff out. So this kit is printed, and I was trying to use as many of those stickers as I could possibly use. So it was a little bit of a pain, but this was kind of a pointless endeavor. But I actually really liked the French blue color on top, so that's why I chose that. There's something really futile about putting date dots down also, especially when the dates are already on the paper. This was something I used to do when I would watch these kinds of videos. I'd be like, who are these people that feel the need to cover it up? It's so silly, and now I'm doing it like a hypocrite. But it does give it an overall aesthetic look that's more cohesive, which is why people do it. Also, I would argue that it's worth doing if you don't want your day to start on a Monday, you want it to start on a Sunday. That would also make sense to me. But what I'm doing now, totally hypocritical, whatever. So I'm trying to plan out the sidebar. I ended up using a checklist from the Cozy Collection Charlotte's Paper Company. So while I love the font that's used in the Planner Shack's kits, it's like this beautiful white scripty font. It's kind of hard to read from far away. It looks great, but it's not super clear, and my handwriting is very different. But I'm just putting in my cleaning tracker, which I never adhere to, although I would one day like to really adhere to it. The sleep 7 hours, that was a futile effort. It didn't work this week. This is the week I will go down in history as calling the week of no sleep, because for absolutely no reason whatsoever, I just didn't go to sleep at a normal hour. I don't know why. It just kind of made me crazy that I average between 4.5 to 6 hours of sleep a night for 5 days in a row, and that's just not healthy. It's just not a good idea. Particularly because the 24th was actually a teacher work day, and I was able to do it from home, which was really great. I love teacher work days from home. I get to spend time with my husband. I get to relax. I don't have to wake up and jump in a car to commute. So that was really cool. This kit has so many functional stickers. I was very ambitious and tried to use as many of them as I could. I had 2 appointments that day. I had to do teacher workday stuff, and I had to go to Verizon to set up my phone. This is the last video that I am filming on my old phone, so I'm excited to see the resolution of the new one. I had to do all kinds of things. It had snowed over the weekend, so I thought I had to dig out my car. I had to put gas in the car. I had some sticker Happy Mail come in troves this week, and stay tuned for a sticker haul video of all of the sticker shops that I got this week. So that was Monday. Tuesday, again, I'm color blocking here, was my first day back, and I decided to use a little things and do a functional header with my check boxes. I put in my work hours using these work stickers. I work different hours because the elementary school starts earlier and ends earlier, but the middle school starts later, ends later. Oh, I also didn't finish filming this video in one day, so I ended up doing it over 2, which is why you see that huge jump in the middle. This was the week that progress reports were due, and I had to write about 38 progress reports for the 2 schools. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it really is when you think about all of the work that you put in for therapy for each kid. I also had to prep for an IEP meeting on that same Wednesday, and I was just a hot mess on Wednesday because I'd gotten like 0 sleep the night before, and I had decided to stay up late and try and finish the progress reports. So Thursday, I was an actual walking zombie. I don't know how I did anything on Thursday functionally. It was crazy. I haven't called in sick once this year, and I kind of should. I should have. But I felt bad because Monday was a teacher work day. On the middle school, I only see these kids once a week. So if I miss a Tuesday or a Thursday during the week, it's a really big deal because I'm not seeing those students at all for a whole other week. I'm sorry I cut off a couple of parts of this video, but as you can see, I love the full boxes. They're very cozy, very hygge. I loved it. So Thursday was really all about finishing those progress reports. They were all done, but I think 3, and I had to finish them throughout the day, and I was just a hot mess on Thursday. Thankfully, I had a speech language eval and screening in the morning, and it went super quick. I could do these evals in my sleep, and I kind of did on that particular Thursday. So it was also take and bake, which was really fun. Every Thursday we get to bring home a special meal for our families that's done by our PTA. So that was really great. And Thursday I actually ended up Zooming with my friend who I normally see on Wednesdays because Wednesday I was writing those reports. And we ended up watching the first half hour of Oliver and Company, which was deeply disturbing. It was New York in the 90s with Billy Joel and Bette Midler. Should have been a classic. Definitely wasn't. But anyway, so I gave up trying to do the one day at a time. I couldn't handle it. I needed to lay down the foundation first in order to get all of my ducks in a row. So it was just crazy, crazy, crazy. So Friday, my plan was to finish the logs and plans, check in with my family about some Verizon phones that we had ordered. This would become a huge ordeal for the rest of the week, and I won't get into it, but I was not happy about that situation, and it caused my family a lot of stress. So it is in the process of being resolved, but it was a real pain. Oh, that looks so good with the weekend sticker there. I was desperately trying to fill in all of the white space with all of the extra flags I had because I printed them on purpose and I felt like I really needed to fill in that space. So let's see. Friday, just filling in. You can't see on the top, but it says finish student logs, fill my plan with me. That didn't actually happen on Saturday. That happened on Sunday. But that's okay. Weekend plans are kind of fluid. We ended up going to see an open house, and that was really fun. Just being able to explore and have a great time. And we had a really nice talk with a lovely agent who I think is going to be our agent. Oh, that Friday sticker, that's a Once More with Love pun essential sticker. It says tired. So good. Can't resist a pun. Can't do it, won't do it. Love puns. You can't see this, but I'm marking in Sunday cuddles and breakfast at home. Sunday mornings are precious, precious time that my husband and I enjoy together. We make a big breakfast, and I look forward to it all week long. So I had a couple of to-dos on my Friday list that most of them didn't happen. I ended up going to a really cute stationery store in Charlotte called Paper Skyscraper, and I highly recommend everyone check it out. It's really fun. It's like an indie paper source that's special to Charlotte, but they do have a website, so you can go and get some very unique gifts if you are one of those people who loves paper source but are kind of tired of seeing the same stuff over and over. That is it. Monday, again, is really a representative of my Sunday scaries, which unfortunately come earlier and earlier on Sundays these days. I'm just putting in that sticker. That's a chic blossom print sticker. Breakfast with Frank at home. It has a little bit of rose gold foil on it, which definitely matched this kit perfectly. Every Sunday or Saturday night we pick a movie. When I was filming this, I didn't have the movie picked out, but we ended up watching the Brady Bunch movie and a Very Brady sequel just for kicks because it's funny. It also snowed over the weekend, so we were unable to do a lot of these activities that I've marked on the weekend, but that's okay. Anyway, so this is sort of what has become of the week. There's a bunch of blank spots, but that's okay. I do that on purpose so that I can fill them in later. Like as you can see here, I didn't know what I was going to be doing in the previous week, but this is a really nice place to start from. So I do have a little bit of a blank space here. I think I'm going to just go ahead, put a little flag down, and maybe put something that's appropriate for me. Oh, I know what I want to put. All right, and I'm just gonna write, so happy to be bullet journaling again. So I did get a new bullet journal. I've decided that I'm not going to film it the way I film these because the bullet journal is more personal. It's not as artistic as this, and I don't want to turn it into that. I might do a flip through of what I did do later in the year, but I'm not going to guarantee that either, because it's all about trying to stay in the moment, I think, and I'm doing what I can. Overall, I think this week looks very blah and basic in terms of actual important stuff that's happening, but it's a very full week. Obviously, I have a lot of stuff going on, and in the places where I have breaks, I think I need to focus on figuring out, do I need to fill those spaces with anything? Yes, I have lots of flags, but do I have to be doing that? Can I just enjoy that time for me and just to relax and be happy about it? So I did manage to use most of the stickers that came with this kit. I didn't clear entire sheets, but honestly, you've seen the size of this. There's no way to clear all of the sheets. I did use a lot of the flags, and I had a bunch left over. I'm not really sure what that would have been good for, to be honest, but I have a lot of flags left over. And I had a lot of these little icons. These icons are cute, but they're so tiny that I almost feel like I don't see them enough to use them. Like, here's a little car that I didn't catch earlier. It's so small though. So, I don't know. They're cute to have, but they're not super functional for me. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and please check back with me next time when I start planning for February. Woohoo! If you can believe that. I can't. But I will hope everyone has a safe and happy week, and take care of yourselves. Bye.